So in our previous video, we saw how we could easily create the neighbourhood areas using a process. What we can do now is look at printing these areas. And we might want to print the neighbourhood areas easily and quickly. Okay, so rather than printing each individual area, what we can do is we can use the book plotter application, which is downloadable from the Cadcorp portal, and we can print a page per item. So effectively what we're going to look at doing is creating a neighbourhood area for each of our prints. So there's going to be 8 different prints, and we'll look at the different outputs that we can create as well. So within the applications window, we have our book plotter tool, and what I'm going to say is I want to run a book plot, and we get different options that we can choose from. So we can print a page per item, and we're going to have this at a variable scale threshold. But more importantly, what I'm going to say is that I want the feature to be shown alone. So there's going to be no other data on there as well. So what I can do is click next. And then what we can say is that we have to specify the data set. So we've got our neighbourhood areas, and click next. We've got a print template. So this print template can be customizable by yourselves. But what we have done is create a bog standard print template, but then we've added the neighbourhood area attribute to the template so that it pulls it through when it prints out. The scale is just used for points, but what we are going to say is that we want to have an overlap of 10% so we can get all the boundary into the print. I'm not going to choose shade overlays or add plot, and then I'm going to click next. And then what we get is the output. So we can save these as different SWD files. We can save them as a single PDF, which is what we're going to do, and we're going to make this a single PDF by merging all the different plots. If we didn't click this, it would create 8 different PDFs. And what you'll see as well is that we're going to save this as a JPEG. So we've just entered the width for our landscape print template, and we can click next. And the system's going to go away, and it says that it's found 8 sheets, and these are going to be created. And that's great because we've got 8 neighbourhood areas. So what I'm going to do is click finish. And what you'll see in the back is that it's loading each template up, and it's instantly creating our neighbourhood areas. And it's very, very quick. And what we can see towards the end is that we've got a dialog box, and when it's finished, it returns to the main screen. But then when I go to my book plotter folder on my desktop, which is where I saved it, what you'll see is that we've got 8 JPEGs and we've got 1 PDF. If I click on my first JPEG, you can see that we can go through each of these, and they're exactly the boundaries that we have captured earlier using the processors. And then what we can do is open our PDF, and our PDF is one merged PDF with all of our different neighbourhood areas in. So these are really good for passing to your repairman to show them the boundaries that they're going to have to be looking in when they go into these housing properties.